Thank you, Mr Speaker. I stand here today as grateful to be Bonner's representative in Canberra as I was in my first term. Bonner has changed a lot since the last election, and I have delivered 79 important upgrades for local community organisations, including 67 for volunteers. The notorious Lindum Level Rail Crossing will be transformed by the $85 million that I secured to save lives and bring much-needed safety upgrades to this dangerous intersection. Whether it be through events like my Youth Mental Health Forum and Seniors Expo or aiding vulnerable people who call my office, standing up for all members of our community at all times is always my priority. A personal highlight of my year is attending the Indian Food Festival, kindly hosted by the St George Indian Orthodox Church in Mackenzie. With over 100 volunteers, the local church fosters community and belonging in Bonner, particularly for those in Mackenzie, Rochedale, Wishart, Mansfield and 8 Mile Plains. The Indian Orthodox Church is just one of the 67 volunteer groups I was able to deliver for. They now have their very own ride-on mower to maintain their property grounds. And we also have a very active and lively Chinese community in Bonner. They are a large population in our electorate, and I want to acknowledge their valuable contribution to our community. Happy Lunar New Year to all who celebrate. And the last 3 years in particular have not come without challenges. As a community, we rallied and overcame devastating floods in 2022, brutal storms last Christmas, and we continue to fight natural disasters. But one of these stories is that of the Wynnum Wolves. In 2022, I stood knee-high in water with President Rabi Crane, looking at unrecognisable Carmichael Park. Having secured $4 million to assist in their rebuild earlier this year, again I stood shoulder to shoulder with Rabi as he unveiled plans for their new state-of-the-art football facility. We trust our community has placed me in, and the community has placed in me is a privilege, and I'm determined to continue fighting for the values, aspirations and priorities that matter most to locals. And that means easing the cost of living, reducing crime, improving housing affordability and delivering safer roads. And I'm fighting to unlock the potential of the groups who are already doing so much for our southern Brisbane and Bayside areas. Take Josh and Nick from AC Carina. They told me the current lighting system at the AC Carina football field is in desperate need of an upgrade. And I'm proud to say that I share their vision to grow and provide new and improved facilities to meet the needs of our community. With increasing registrations, particularly from young women and girls, it's simply not safe nor efficient for the club to continue underutilising their grounds due to dark spots. And I'm fighting for the $1.3 million upgrade to deliver safe and more usable functional facility for local parents and players and supporters there at AC Carina. And I have a plan for Mansfield State High School community. Mansfield is not only Queensland's largest secondary state school, but also one of the state's highest performing schools. Principal Tanks cares deeply for every student and family represented at the school, and she is doing an outstanding job. And it matters to me that all Bonner students have access to opportunities to excel in their passions now and for years to come. And this $4.5 million multi-purpose facility that will equip Mansfield State High School, the PNC and the wider community with their facilities is much needed, and Coalition Government will deliver. Bonner wouldn't be the same without our mighty men's sheds. A Coalition Government has committed the funding necessary to grow and expand both the Mount Gravatt and Wynnum Manly sheds. In a country where men over 60 are amongst the loneliest, our sheds provide the companionship, purpose and belonging needed. President Peter of Mount Gravatt and President David of Wynnum Manly both work tirelessly across Bonner, whether it be through mentorship, serving local events or cooking up a delicious sausage sizzle. They are our community leaders. But before flying down to Canberra, I visited the Nursery Road Special State School and to see for myself the incredible work of the leadership, teachers and staff who are part of the community. Something that my colleagues from around the country may not understand is how brutal the Queensland summer can be. This time of the year, school days are hot and humid, with temperatures consistently hitting over 30 degrees. Nursery Road Special State School is in desperate need of a better infrastructure for sun safety. Having been on my own skin cancer journey, it is incredibly important to me that Nursery Road gets the funds needed for their new